Hey guys, Jim, aka Nomadic Medhunter here with a do-it-yourself video. But first, I'm going to do a little rambling about how I'm doing this so late and indoors. And, well, besides it being really cold outside and I'm a wuss, I also had to do, a late night run to a store. I had staples and I had a staple gun, but the staples didn't fit in the original staple gun. I couldn't find the other staple gun, so I had to go out and buy a new one. My local store was closed, so I had to go to wonderful Walmart. Great 15 minutes of experience that was. So besides the parking lot being completely packed, you walk in, you're hit with the wonderful smell of McDonald's. Then you walk down, where I had to go, and you're overwhelmed by the smell of Halloween candy. Then you start looking at people. I mean, I literally should have just taken a lot of pictures and put them up on peopleofwalmart.com. But another weird experience that I had there is I'm walking and then I started listening to the music that was playing there. It was Christmas music. What? I don't know. Besides all that, I'm today going to make just a basic hoop house. So we're going to learn how to do that. So what I'm going to do is make this pretty quick. Take my 1/2 inch by 8 foot piece of wood. I'm going to make it a 4x4. So I got 2 of these. And you're going to take your big, extra big rig, 25 feet measuring tape, and you're going to measure off 4 feet. I already did this, waiting for my battery to charge because once again, I have, for some reason, always forget to charge the battery for this camera. So I'm going to mark it off and do that. And then we're going to cut it. So I'm going to set up, change, and get back to it. It's like I'm the Amish. Not really. Okay, so now that you got your 4 pieces cut out, you're going to make it into the box that you want it to be. So I guess I just kind of picked myself a 4x4, and this is probably going to cover more than I actually needed to. Probably should have picked, actually, maybe wider piece of wood, which is okay if I mess this up and I'll figure it out. I'll have to come back later and do it, but if not, well, then that's pretty cool. It would really help if this this surface was, how do you say, level? But it's not. So, I'm going to wing it anyways, by the way. It's not the smartest thing to do. I honestly don't care. I am by no means carpenter at all. So, if anybody knows me, I suck at this type of stuff. I just do. And I probably should really have somebody else helping me here. I don't. Actually, even though these are self-tapping and everything, I'm probably just going to do pre-drill. I'm just going to pre-drill it so I can really prevent the whole idea of splitting the wood, and that it would just make this so much easier. And that's how you crack it. But it's okay, because I'm done. Next step. I don't know how this is going to work, but I figured let's try it. Okay, so you take the measurement of, or what I'm going to say is just a guesstimate of where you want to cut your pain in the butt piping, which I thought this was just going to be a lot easier, considering that the PVC pipe was more expensive and I didn't really need that much or whatever, but I did see that this could be possible, so I'm trying it, and it's a pain in the butt. Do I want to use this and do some other type of design? Like that? But anyways, yeah, so I got this tubing. I had to make it a little bit shorter, and then I had to cut it from the other 100 feet And what I'm going to do, I mean, I could just do this, but I figured let me just do that and then put the other one diagonally too, so I can use less pieces and less cutting. So now I just got to figure out how to fasten these to this. What I'm going to do is I just put the one side into the corner and then I just drill right through the plastic into the wood, and then I pre-drill it. And then I go back over and then I put the screw into it and then I screw it directly in there instead of using the other, clamp-like type deal, because that just didn't work and all. Yes, I do have a cushion here because my knees hurt. Yeah. So then you do that, and then you do it on the other side. Like I said, I actually did accidentally, I cut this one a little too short. So instead of putting it underneath where it won't work, let's see if you can see that actually. Yeah, see where you can't see it. What I'm going to do is just kind of go over top, squish this down, put it on the other side, and then it'll be ready for the next step. Alright, so here to connect it, all I used was 2 zip ties just to hold them together. And I don't know, maybe I should cut this other one, but at the same time I kind of don't really care. So I'm just going to kind of go for it. I got 6mm plastic sheeting, and I'm going to just cover this whole thing and pull it really nice and tight. And if it doesn't work, then I guess I'll have to take it all off and cut it down and try it again. But I got 100 feet. Okay, so I'm just going to drape it over. Hey kitty. Hello. Want to say hi? Oh. The camera's over there. It's Crystal. She's 12. It's my baby. Oh well. Alright. It's starting to look like a hoop house. I'm going to call this a hoop hut. I mean, eventually if it was bigger, I'd call it a hoop hut. It's more of a pain in the butt than I thought. But it's coming along. As I go, I just kind of, I'm trying to figure it out, because I had to actually cut one of the loops and fix it a little bit. So then I had to redo most of this plastic stuff. But, I don't really care at this point what it looks like. If it looks fine and it works, I'm happy. Just need to keep the weather off of it, and I'll be fine with that. And then move on. Nice, getting low. Oh yeah, it did accidentally cut on the inside, which I'm going to have to staple with a regular staple, or duct tape, or super glue, or all. I don't know, it depends on really, I can stick my hand out of it now. I guess it could be kind of good actually for ventilation, so maybe I'll keep it. I don't know yet. I'll see how that goes. Alright, so now we're out here in the garden with the new hoop house. Nothing fancy because I just got a nice brick going over plastic. Later I probably put like a piece of, another little piece of wood that I can roll it up and roll it down. Some design like that. On the inside, the cool thing about this is actually, I think it gets to about, I heard, 30 degrees Fahrenheit above what the ambient area is, which would be really cool. And it's warmer, so it's working. This is my avocado seedling that I actually didn't throw out, which I'm really happy because it's doing pretty well. Look at it. We're in New Jersey. Hopefully it makes it through the winter. And I got my pineapple in a little pot, so it's root bound and it's pretty small, but I like them. Every year I try to grow them. This year I want this one to pass the winter and the snow and all. Might have to transport it into another pot, or I might take both of them indoors. I don't know yet. I don't know if anybody has suggestions, let me know. Also gonna have strawberries in here, but I'm not making this like a permanent thing because it's in here, pretty nicely, which is alright with me. I'm actually probably going to put this on top of a raised bed for where all the other strawberries will be, and I'll just have this to be a movable, like, you know, top. So, have a good time. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think about bringing these plants indoors. If anybody did that before with avocado and pineapple. I do live in New Jersey. It is going to snow probably this, you know, winter. It's probably going to get really cold. They're saying it's supposed to be above average. So, have a good time, and I hope you enjoy the video. Have a great day. Also, if you're like an idiot like me, you would accidentally cut a little piece that you probably shouldn't have cut. And you know that duct tape and super glue are probably your best friend. So, what I'm going to do is just fix it. Ta-da! See how easy that is with just this? Awesome, right?